Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gachie Skyman Tv, the tallest man in Black Africa. Today, Kenyans were shocked to see Raila Amolo Odinga and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka together with William Samoei Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua, and Kimani Ichung'wah, and Opiyo Wandayi, and many others. This was when William Samoei Ruto was assenting to the IBC bill. And when you look at all this, Kenyans were not happy with Raila Amolo Odinga. The youth respect Raila Amolo Odinga, and I think Raila Amolo Odinga should watch this video, and maybe you can share it with him if you have his WhatsApp number. The youth respect him very much. We respect him very much. Kenyans respect him very much. But he should not associate himself with the tainted leadership, tainted government of William Samoei Ruto. Raila said, together with William Samoei Ruto, that you are going to have a national dialogue. Another dialogue? Another dialogue? When we had a national conversation last year, when we saw William Samoei Ruto coming with hidden cards, and because now William Samoei Ruto has been cornered, he is now looking for Raila Amolo Odinga. Why should Raila fall into Ruto's trap? Kwa sababu unapoangalia naona hapa tunachezwa. Sorry, Raila, on this one, we are not boarding. And I want to thank Eugene, because Eugene said that is not boarding. Let me ask you, are you boarding? Do you support the national dialogue that William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga are talking about? Sijui the youth were in 50 members. The youth don't have a leader. And by the way, the youth have rejected. I think William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga and the politicians in general, they are yet to understand the mission of the Gen Z. The Gen Z want to cleanse this country, and you cannot abort. This mission cannot abort halfway. I want to say this, that we cannot use an old map to navigate new places. We cannot keep on doing the same thing the same way, expecting different results. Raila did his best, and we respect him so much for that. We love him. We are not saying that he has no role to play. But this time, he is not understanding the mission. He is not understanding the message. And the Gen Z have told Raila Amolo Odinga, please, Raila, kaa kando. Tukuonyeshe vile inachezwa hii. Kaa kando. So, when I see Raila Amolo Odinga coming and finding his time, even talk to the government, I think he is failing his supporters. He is failing his fans. I ask you again, do you support the national dialogue? Because from where I sit, many people are not supporting this move by Raila Amolo Odinga and Kenya Kwisha in general. For one, because William Samoei Ruto is desperate, he is looking for Raila Amolo Odinga. But I can say this, even this time round, Raila cannot help William Samoei Ruto. He can't. It is a different moment. Times are different. Situations are different. Events are different. So many people have died. About, I think 42 people have died, if I'm not wrong, and they start to be corrected. They have already died. So we are not going to use this same trick, the same trick that has been used by the government. Sijui nini, you form a commission of inquiry, sijui the national dialogue. No, there's nothing to discuss. The Gen Z have given their demands, and they are very clear. And you see, William Samoei Ruto has not even bothered to dissolve his stated cabinet. You see? Yet Raila anaenda tu pale. anaenda tu pale. The message is very clear. And the Gen Z are not contradicting themselves. They have been very consistent. Very consistent. Again, when I see Raila Amolo Odinga there, I see the hand, the shadow of the white man. I see the shadow of America, Britain, Germany, how what? They have been messing up with our country. But the time to mess with our country is long gone. The time to use politicians to sanitize or to kill the dreams of Kenyans is much gone. Because there is a bill. If you look at the way they are now, if you look at Kenya Kwanza, even the way they were talking there, you see even Ishongwa could not even recognize Rigathi Gachagua. He was even saying that Raila is the one to invite Ruto. But when Ruto was invited by Raila, what happened? Ruto invited Gachagua. See the confusion. See where Raila Amolo Odinga is. Because sasa, unajua, Raila Amolo Odinga, I said that, and it has come to pass, that William Samoei Ruto did not require any opposition. The opposition would come from the people themselves. And the opposition has come. The alternative leadership is already there. So when I look at Raila Amolo Odinga, maybe he's getting worried because the Gen Z are now mentioning Okia Omtata. If the time is right for Okia Omtata, so be it. If the Gen Z, who are the majority and constitute about 70% of Kenyans, if they believe it is time for another candidate like Okia Omtata or whoever, Matiang'i, Karua or whoever, so be it. If they feel it is David Maraga, so be it. If they believe it is one of them, so be it. Lakini sasa hii mambo ya mwosho moja, sijui Raila nini, hapana. You see, you cannot even bring the issue of tribes here. You cannot bring the issue that are so ugly about tribalism. We are past that. And I think Kenyans should realize that. We are past that. We are also now past this idea of following somebody blindly. Worshipping leaders. We are past that. What we want, what the Gen Z want, I want to make it very simple. They want a fair country where merits carries the day. A country without corruption. A country where everybody can feel is part of the nation. Where development is done not because you are loyal to the leadership or not because you are financing a presidential candidate, but because you deserve it. It's a constitutional right, a God-given right that cannot be denied, inalienable rights. We want a country where no child will die of hunger, of police brutality. And that is why you see, when William Samoei Ruto brings now the military on the street, he's yet to understand the mission of Gen Z. Kenyans are watching, by the way. And you know, what I know is that, and I said it in one of my videos, that this country will never be the same again. It will never be the same again. Because William Samoei Ruto definitely is trying to buy time. Maybe once he buy the time to maybe cool down the temperatures. William Samoei Ruto is misusing Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila should not be misused. Azimio should not be misused. And why did you even attend that KICC presser? Because if you ask me, it was like a road show. Why attend when the militaries are over? Why? You are failing us also. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are you going to tell Raila Amolo Odinga? Maybe you can write something. Because from where I sit, this is a long move by Raila Amolo Odinga. The Gen Z do not want any dialogue. They don't. They don't want any discussion. Their message is clear. So who is Raila representing? Who is Kalonzo representing? Let me ask you, are you boarding? Because me, I'm not boarding. Huwezi mkabeba watu kama malege. ati gari ikigurumishwa naambiwa ingia twende wapi? We are now in a different era, guys. Tell these guys maybe they are not getting the message. So guys, I request you one thing: like this video, share, ifikie Raila na Ruto, Kalonzo, and everybody who thinks that Kenyans belongs to them. Kenya belongs to Gen Z, if you don't know. Hii mambo ya kuambia watu ati you are the readers of tomorrow, hiyo mambo, hiyo time ilishafika sasa. Guys, inaweza ongea mpaka kesho. But now, for now, enjoy your evening. Bye bye.